All right. Apologize there, collective. I was getting a message about memory, and I needed to delete some files off my camera on my phone. And new moons are new time, are new beginnings. Anyways, there's a balance here, a time to balance by releasing, and allowing something new to come in. That flow of energy is what I'm feeling. But a new moon is a new beginning. A time to release what you no longer need, and to ask for something that you would like to manifest, receive. What's so beautiful, though, is what we just said, is that it was a new beginning. This energy of this Capricorn new moon, and we have not only the new moon that signifies a new beginning of itself, we get the wheel of creation. This is about movement. This is about embracing change. And we have the silver wolf. And there's moon energy. This is about divine this is about that moon energy, your subconscious, your dreams, fears and worries, and that kind of energy that needs to be released, fears that need to be faced, listening to your intuition, allowing moon energy also. There can, especially during full moons, you can have ancestors that may have signs for you, very subtle signs in your day-to-day life. But wow, because this is what I'm getting with these two energies, is to trust your instinct. The silver wolf card is about trusting your instinct, embracing your individuality, trusting your instincts and your ability to survive. Let me just and the new moon 12 and 13, interesting. And this is movement being, and numinous synchronized movement with the 12 and the 13th. The 12 and the 13. So maybe the 12th and the 13th of January, that might be something. And it's funny that this reading too is for January, is for January 2nd. And this is, we have one here, the beginning of January, maybe the 12th to the 13th. Be interesting to see where the moon is at around the 12th to the 13th. But this is heart-minded connection. Heart-mind connection. Your logic and your intuition are working in tandem, and you got this. You can trust your instinct, because you trust yourself and you trust your skills and your abilities. This oracle asks you to step out of your mental processes and allow your heart and your feelings to be your guide. Left to its own devices, the mind ego will create a world filled with self-doubt. However, when you begin to filter your thoughts through your heart space, your heart will communicate with your sacred mind and birth a union like no other. You are being reminded to view your feelings, your inner intuition as your master teacher. Your senses are becoming heightened, so be gentle with yourself as you create and integrate with new ways of living more intuitively. I just finished the 7 Directions 2022 readings with a chakra oracle reading in the beginning. And it's just interesting because that's exactly what came up in a lot of the readings. An awakening of gifts, a spiritual transformation, your higher self calling you, a rebirth. Did I say rebirth? Letting something, opening up to the brand new, letting go of the old, just beautiful. I was very honored to do them. I learned a lot, so gratitude. But this is, remember your instinct is your trusted friend and teacher as you journey in uncharted waters. Silver Wolf is at your side. And it's funny because this can be the card, the Wheel of Creation can be a card of signifies childbirth as well, like a new beginning. And so here it is, this new beginning, this new wheel. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this reading. This is movement, a new start, and embracing change. The Wheel of Creation offers guidance for new beginnings that are on the horizon. Big winds of change are gathering momentum and will soon be felt. If you choose to embrace the change and move forward with love, these winds will bring you great blessings. Celebrate the now. Leave the past behind you and awaken each morning to greet yourself. I'm going to say awaken each new day to greet yourself in the mirror with eyes of compassion and a heart that whispers, be true to you. Exciting times lie ahead. Wow. New beginnings, power within, freedom from past attachments, refining one's mind, fertility. Those are the key elements. And so you can trust yourself on this journey. This is perfect. A new beginning. A new beginning. So we're going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle to deepen this message. A new beginning. What does this new beginning hold for us? What are we guided? What are we being guided to do? And what is the outcome? Let me say again, what energy, what message does the moon energy have? To the collective. What is the moon energy? You know, I'm getting the energy of you can trust yourself. And you know, this card, the new moon, is about assessing your position. You know, deciding what you want to let go of. Alright. Oh my. Wow. Yes. Fruition, creation, nourishment, protection, faith. Beautiful. Alright, may I have one card, please? One card. Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Gratitude. Ooh, pleasure. And look, the moon is like full, almost. Oh, it says waning gibbous, but it was just full. Like there's this pleasure that's going to be released. This moon cycle, it can be very powerful. This is about opening to pleasure in all of its forms. This card right here. Just feeling it, allowing it. You know, in whatever form it wants to come. If it wants to come in the form of, you know, physical pleasure, you know, the pleasure that we feel when we accomplish or finish certain things, or when we get out and have some fun, or the pleasure of food, the pleasure of sex, the pleasure of flirting, the pleasure of, you know, taking a walk, whatever it is that brings you pleasure, or things, you know, just be open. Allow yourself to feel good. Okay, advice from Spirit. Almost. One card, please. Assessing was upside down. Okay, let me just pull the rest of the cards. Pleasure. And interesting, fruition, which was also upside down. But we're just gonna keep that. I'll make a note of that if that comes in. Interesting. Oh, because the deck is upside down. My fault. My bad. Oh, well, at least Yeah, I must have picked it up. But acceptance. It's interesting that is at the bottom of the deck with the pleasure accepting. Then this is, this could be accepting the end of something and the beginning of something new, that the wheel is turning. That it's time to let go and to not be afraid, to have trust, to have faith, and trust your heart and your feelings. So the silver wolf is here and is telling us on this new beginning, this new journey, that it's okay to trust our feelings. It's okay to our mind, our ego sometimes interferes with worries and fears and negativities, but and just something about following your intuition, your heart, in this new beginning, this new journey. And what better way to do that than the moon? But accepting something is also the energy of being able to move forward. And you have the wheel of creation here, movement, embracing change. And it looks like this change is going to feel really good because of the pleasure card that we have here. Okay, so the Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Native Heart Healing, and then the Tarot of a Moon Garden, which I use specifically for moon readings and occasionally for special readings, but typically it's my first tarot deck and I use it only, well, mostly only only for moon work and special circumstances. But we have a moon here. We have the harvest moon here. And this is the harvest moon. Will be the harvest next year. It'll be autumn next year. Will be the harvest moon. So there may be something, the seeds that you're going to plant that you want to manifest now. And what a good time for the winter when we're kind of introspective and reflective and about what we'd like to leave in the past year, what we would like to change, that we have the ability to change, what pleasure we might like to bring in, and plant those seeds, like start visualizing that and working on that now, because soon it'll be spring and it'll be time to get out there and really, spring, summer, using the seasons. And then there's this like end of the year, something is going to come into fruition. Okay, I think we're ready. All right, so clarify pleasure for me, please. Help me see clearly. Gratitude. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit. Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. 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 Wow. And I have one card for fruition, please. And fruition is number 37. Fruition, oh wow. You really, yes, okay. All right, well, that all makes sense. Wow. Okay, this is going to be a powerful reading. New moon in Capricorn, January 2nd, Saturday, January. And interestingly enough, I just read, I looked in my astrology book before I did the reading, just to kind of look at Capricorn a little bit. What the term I use is their phrase or term, like Cancers are I feel. So like Capricorns are I use, but it said Capricorn's lucky day was Saturday, and this new moon is on a Saturday. So this is I just feel this is just very good energy to get the wheel, the wheel is turning. So it's a great time, because this is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune as well. This card represents abundance. And there's abundance in this reading, and we're going to get to that. But the wheel of creation is turning. This is the perfect, the momentum is out there. The momentum is perfectly out there for you to begin. Like there's this, Capricorn energy is ambitious, you know, and about attainment and aspiration. So I feel like Capricorn is kicking it off with this new moon on its said lucky, astrological lucky day. And it's kicking off this wheel. You jump on this wheel, this momentum. This is a good time to plant those seeds. Oh, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. Heck yeah. And this is a good time. We have the new moon and the moon on the bottom of both decks. I mean, I'm a cosmic Cancer child. What can I say? No, I'm just kidding. Cosmic moon child. Cancer. Oh, good wow. This is the time. Like the moon is about, like I said, it's about dreams. It's about illusion. It's about dreams/illusions. It's about fear and anxiety with, you know, trust and faith. Hence the balance of these things. It's balancing this energy through your intuitive abilities, through your faith and your trust in yourself. This is about releasing. So the moon wants you to release this is about releasing fears, facing, allowing things to come to the surface that need to be dealt with, that need to be faced so that you can move forward. Facing fears, facing anxieties, or releasing them. And that's whether there's this acceptance, which is kind of like this Six of Pentacles energy to me. Like this kind of like, you know, you accept something, then you set something into motion to change. And there's something that needs to be accepted. There's something that needs to be faced. And that's not a scary thing. It might even just be that you want more in life. You want to, you know, it might just be, you know, it's time to stop telling that same story. It's time to believe in yourself and not doubt and fear, you know, your failure. If you fail, just get up and dust yourself off and start again. Go in there like a warrior. You know? Okay, so what we got here is we got pleasure, right? And we have Two of Cups. Clarifying pleasure. So I'm feeling for some of you, this is about you letting love in. Allowing someone, accepting pleasure. So this could be a romantic relationship, a love affair, a fling. I feel like it'll be good for you right now, whatever it is. Whoever that resonates with. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is great for the moon. Water energy for the moon, but maybe even just get in touch with your feelings. You know, if you're in a relationship already, this is about, you know, just allowing the pleasure back into your relationship, making time and effort, investing in the pleasure bank so you can make a withdrawal. Okay, you know what I mean? Sometimes it does take a little bit of effort. Sometimes it takes a little bit of compromise to say, you know what, my partner or deserves this, some attention, some TLC, some, you know, my significant other, but this could, if this doesn't resonate and this is just you, this is about you, you know, just feeling good, or the same thing. You know, walk down the street and get a latte and sit on the patio type of thing, you know. I mean, I know it's wintertime, but that's the first thing that came to my mind, you know, soaking up and enjoying the sun in the day and listening to the sounds as the day, you know, unfolds itself. Finding pleasure in small things. And I remember at one point, gratitude was on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, just being thankful and grateful for the things that are going right. Yeah, look at this. Lovers. So some of you, yeah, it's time to feel good and allow love in. We have the Lovers here. Holy cow. And pleasure in all forms. It's time to allow yourself to, and it's interesting, I was just going to say, Allow yourself to, you know, go flames, passion, fire. Allow yourself to, I don't know, with the smolder. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, look, the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Speak of the devil. Or speak of the pentacle, actually. We have the Lovers. So this is definitely about a relationship, whether you're in one or whether you're open to someone. And this is like this angel is Raphael, a healing angel. This would be very healing for you. Whoever that resonates for the collective, this love, this passion. Don't be afraid of it. You know, trust your feelings. You know, maybe that's why the Silver Wolf is here, because you're listening to your mind and you're listening to your ego and you're listening to pain from the past, which is that Capricorn devil energy, when the past is disrupting the pleasurable and enjoyable energy of the present. And you have the King of Wands here, which this could be, for some of you, it could be, this is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So this could be, you know, and we also have a Nine of Pentacles here with a lady. So it could be an earth sign for the ladies, and for the gentlemen, it could be, you know, the earth sign, Capricorn. This is Capricorn energy for sure. So, you know, I'm getting, you know, the King of Wands is a very, I mean, this is the sacral chakra, right? This is the, this is that passion, that fire, that sensuality, our sexy, you know, our sexy feeling, you know, this is when, this is being, so it could, you know, this person, this could be the person coming in during Capricorn season, manifesting for you. Somebody who is going to not be afraid to take action and not be afraid to experience deep levels of pleasure. This person, whether they're, you know, whatever, however your bread is buttered, honey. Okay, for some, it could be, and this is an extra confirmation, you know, if it's a fire sign, but, and it might even be a super lucky time for Capricorns, because this is a card of feeling good, manifesting what you want, having the things you need, you know what I mean? And for some of you, it's passion. Someone who's exciting, someone who's passionate, could even be a creative type, like an artist. But I'm feeling with the Nine of Pentacles here that's representing this Capricorn new moon, manifesting this passionate relationship, affair. For some of you, it, you know, it could lead to love, but either or, you know, again, your mind, you trust your feelings. I feel like for some of you, it's it may just be a relationship, but it may just be an affair or a fling. Enjoy it. Be lighthearted. Enjoy the pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And let it go where it goes. But the point is about pleasure, allowing pleasure in. But, you know, for a lot of you, though, because we have love here. We have the Two of Cups, and a partnership, a commitment, an offering of love. And then you have the Lovers, like divinely guided, healing, you know, relationship energy. It's gonna, I feel, and with the King of Wands here and the Nine of Pentacles, I just feel this energy of you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel on fire. You're gonna feel your work is gonna start to pay off. The work that you've invested spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally is going to start to pay off, and you're just going to start to feel good. You're going to start to feel balanced. You're going to start to feel healed. And some of you are going to actually have some kind of smoldering affair. that is going to be that sexual healing that you need. Divinely sent, right on time. You know, that could be for a very few people. Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know. You know, I know how people feel about that stuff. But, you know, just saying. For some of you, you know, but it's definitely, whatever this is, it's just what you need to get you, you know, back in there, back excited about things, you know, lighter on your feet, a little more optimistic, taking, you know, following, you know, your dreams in small steps, maybe even big steps. But that's the energy that I'm getting. So let's move forward to the advice from Spirit and from the moon, actually, the spirit of the moon. Assessing. This is a card of a slow energy, though. So this is hence the balloon. Like, this is about somebody assessing. Like, this is about somebody who's taking their time, moving and choosing, looking behind every corner, picking up every rug. You know what I mean? It's really taking their time as they start to move forward. And that will have a tremendous payoff. So there's assessing. Keep assessing and don't make any sudden movements. And the cards that came out to clarify that, first we had the Five of Swords. And then we had the Star card, Aquarius. So we have so far the Lovers, and we have Aquarius as the major arcana archetypes. Strong lessons coming through. We have Aquarius, and then we have the Fool, another major arcana. Which is interesting because you know what? I was going to say that earlier. The Silver Wolf kind of reminds me of the Fool. Energy, trusting your instincts. You know, your feelings. Filtering stuff through your heart. What does your heart say? And keep assessing things through your heart. Because here we have that mental energy. The Five of Swords. This is, you know, very negative, toxic, frustrating, you know, the energy of fighting, conflict, feeling like no one's on your side, everyone's against you, you know, just bad energy, possibly even from the past. No, you know, I'm feeling a current situation. Five of Swords, current situation. And we have the Star, because it's like, it's interesting because she's assessing, she's looking for something, and it's like there's that star. It's like you'll know the sign. Don't let the acceptance of where you are. Okay, that's what I just heard. The acceptance of where you are. You know, this situation that you don't want to be in. That's what the Five of Swords is representing. Whatever this situation is that you want to move forward from, that you're sick of. First and foremost. Just keep doing what you're doing. Discerning and assessing. Because you'll see the sign. The universe will let you know. The universe is going to send you a sign. So that's why you're being told to just trust your feelings, trust your instinct. Because it's almost time to go. It's like you're assessing and you're taking your time and moving and choosing because of whatever the situation is that you don't want to repeat. That you've kind of learned your lesson from. And the Star card, you're going to get the sign. You're going to know when you see it. You're going to know when you're there. You're going to know what to do. You're going to trust your instinct. You're going to filter it through your heart. And that's when the journey begins. And it's interesting because the Fool is about having your heart open, trusting your heart, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition and your abilities, and having faith in the universe as you embark on a new journey of which you have no idea what lies ahead of you, but the Silver Wolf is by your side. And it's interesting because the Fool has a little dog. that represents, I think, loyalty and companionship along your journey. You have the silver wolf by your side in this journey. Wow. So the outcome is fruition. This is going to be a fruitful year for you. The Nine of Pentacles is here. The Star card is here. And this is about welcoming again and allowing this to come in. Be a good feeling, wouldn't it, to see your dreams or a wish or a lucky gain or, you know, a promotion and advancement? Wouldn't it be, that's a pleasurable feeling, right? And perhaps that's why they want you to start the year out, law of attraction wise, feeling that kind of pleasure and happiness about life in general, and allowing and focusing on pleasurable things and being grateful, because that energy attracts more pleasurable things that make you feel good. That's one of the, you know, the laws of of attraction. We have the Hierophant here. We have a clarifying fruition. I joyfully welcome all that I have, all the seeds I planted. Such a good card. And again, it's a 37. So you have a 1 at the beginning of the reading, the Wheel of Creation. You have the new moon here. And then you have fruition. With the 37, which is you know, 3 is growth and expansion, 7 is spiritual attainment, you know, understanding, overstanding. But 3 and 7 equal to 10, which is the ending of something and the beginning of something new. And you know, I lost my train of thought. Oh, we have the moon and we have a star here. And then we have the Hierophant. This is the card of Taurus. So this, you know, this part, you know, Gemini is lovers. So just for the collective, you know, this may resonate with the Geminis. This may resonate deep, you know, this information with the star, with the Aquarius. And Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Taurus, you may, just saying, okay, but we'll get to, I'm sorry, I'm staying focused. The Hierophant, and this is about, you know, spiritual, you know, there's something that, about your faith and trust in the divine, in your communication, in your relationship, and how you know, the Hierophant represents, you know, God the divine in human form on earth. Also represents like a spiritual mentor or someone that you look up to for advice or counsel. You know, but, you know, perhaps even just, you know, when you need the place, you know, this is also about institutions. It can be, you know, for some of you, oh my, fruition. Some of you will be getting married. This is a card of, you know, the institution of marriage. Some of you will be getting married. Three of Cups, you know, a celebration of some type of abundance, an announcement of abundance or expansion, you know, a new promotion, a new job, a new relationship, a baby. You know, this is kind of celebrating with, you know, kindred spirits and connected, you know, people who are connected together. Three of Cups. This is, and with the full moon, this is joy. This is you know, a celebration. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the fruit. This is all another major arcana. There's so much powerful energy coming through this moon. We have so much major arcana on the table. The moon, the lovers, the Fool, the Star, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card is here. Something's coming to an end. This is the wheel. Interesting, because I thought about that too. The Wheel of Creation reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. The past is gone. The past doesn't have to go with you into your future, into Capricorn. You know what I mean? That's cut the ties with the past. Just because that's what was or always was doesn't mean that's how it always has to be. It's time for something new. It's time. And this is the wheel is Sagittarius, Jupiter energy, the planet of Sagittarius. So, wow. This is Three of Cups. You know, this celebration about this, and the Wheel of Fortune is also about, again, abundance coming in. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Again, another ending, another something beginning. Something has ended. The Ten of Pentacles. This could be ancestors giving messages too, receiving messages from ancestors. But this is the 10. This is with the behind the Wheel of Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is having everything that you wanted. Look, there's the couple riding off under the bridge on a winged horse. Probably a unicorn, knowing this deck. And they're going to live in their castle, and it's not a happy ending. It's a happy new beginning. And this is about having that, having family and home and the things, everything, the wealth of abundance, a wealth of many things. The things that are, represent wealth to you. Manifest things that you would like to manifest. Holy cow. And then guess what we also got? So this the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. We have 3 10s in a row, folks. We have the 10 of Swords. It's over. This is the opposite energy of this. This is worrying. This is something really hard that you almost didn't make it through. That's why the healing is over here. That's why Raphael is over here. There's a healing that needed to be done from this long, dark journey. Hard. You got the swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sword energy, mental energy, something that you went through, but you got through it, and it's over now. It's over now, and you know how we know it's over here now, besides the fact that the wheel is here twice, the 10 of Pentacles is here, the 10 of Swords, in and of itself, is an ending, releasing into a new beginning, being released. You're about to be released. You have death. A rebirth. When I first saw the card, I heard rebirth. Because that's what the Death card is about. This is the card of Scorpio. This is about a rebirth. A letting go, ending something that needed to end and beginning something new. So the end of the year, this comes into fruition. There's going to be a rebirth for a lot of you out there. This harvest, that maybe even around that harvest moon, there's going to be a transformation. There's going to be the ending of a really hard cycle. And there is love, there is marriage, there is abundance, maybe even new connections. You're going to have the family. And it looks like the means. That is such a beautiful reading. And it's interesting because I keep, with this 5 of Swords under the advice, I keep seeing don't let whatever this negative energy is stop you from seeing the sign or receiving this gift from the universe this renewal, so that you can move forward on your journey, trusting yourself. That's why there's something that is trying, I feel like, to mess with you getting this star. So that's why the advice, the action is to move slowly and to really discern and take your time, because this energy, you don't want this energy, if that resonates. So thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna get busy planting my seeds so I can reap my harvest. I'm gonna go sow them seeds. Yes, I am. All right. Okay, as I began to clean up the cards, something resonated with me. So this assessing card, the advice card, Spirit is saying, don't look, whatever this situation is, that is your present situation. This is your present situation, or whatever this situation is that you're trying to get out of or get through, this Five of Swords. Don't look for the fast way out. Take your time, and you'll get out of this. You'll get out of this mess, whatever this is, by taking your time and making discerned choices, trusting filtering through your heart, as the advice suggests. And if you take your time to assess and discern, you'll get through this situation to this. Because the Capricorn, I realized the Capricorn moon, remember we read, it's about a fresh slate, and here we have, that's represented by the Fool. The Fool represents a fresh start, a clean slate, a fresh slate. You're going to be released. That's why all these tens are here. The wheel is turning. You're going to be released from this energy. And so just don't, if it's taking longer than you would like for the solution or the answer, or for the, the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will, just be patient and trust your feelings. But yeah, don't let your current energy keep you from seeing the blessing on the other side, keep you from seeing the clean slate and the renewal of hope. Whatever this is, a sign from the universe, alignment with your divine self, because we had the Lovers here. Some of you, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, that could just be you aligning with your divine self and really healing. Hence the Hierophant, kind of becoming this spiritual being. If it's not the marriage thing, it'll resonate. But I just wanted to say that this is the clean start. This is the fresh start. So take your time. You'll get out of this situation. You'll get your fresh start, your clean start. It's coming. But don't make any choices or moves that are going to put you back into a bind, or are going to delay this process. Just keep one day at a time, one step at a time. Just keep moving forward. All right. Make a magical day.